Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I want to start off with an apology for not being able to upload for a while. Just stuff has been busy in my life. Work has been a nightmare, and then I just haven't had the time or recent motivation, unfortunately. But I'm back now. I'm very motivated, and this is the first formal episode of Robles' Renegades. Of course, I have to give a shout out to B's Battleground, Bobby B. He was the one who actually came up with it just on a whim. He said he was talking about some customs of mine on a post, and he just dropped in that little 2-word phrase, and I liked it really, really much. And I decided I'm going to use it for a show title. So thank you, Bobby. You're a great guy and a good friend. Everybody's links are going to be down in the description. Every single person's link that I talk about's links are going to be down in the description, including possible store pages, because the guys that I bought these from are actually some of these from are actually pretty cool dudes, and I would love for you guys to support their business. So first, we're going to start off with this duo right here, this Deadpool and Wolverine. Because these are actually probably going to be the most unique parts of this video. Also, I apologize for the guerrilla-style videography. I don't have a tripod or a real recording setup right now, so unfortunately, it's just got to be like this. But this Deadpool and Wolverine, this Wolverine is from the Fox movie line that Hasbro did, and I'm just in love with this look for Wolverine. It's the look that I grew up with because I was in that 2000s range for the Ultimates comic line, and he wore that a lot in the comics, along with it being an available style in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance on gaming consoles at the time. So that's kind of my look for Wolverine. Although I will be replacing him with that Deadpool and Wolverine movie figure that's going to come out soon, just because I really friggin' love that costume. I'm probably going to replace it with a custom of itself later on, because in my mind's eye, it's bare arm Wolverine whenever he's in that suit. So yeah, they should have just bare arm Wolverine with the shoulder pads. That's the end of the discussion right there. This Deadpool, however, of course I'll buy that movie Deadpool because I like that look too. However, I will not be replacing this Deadpool with that in my display, which will be a Call of Duty display, because there were leaked executions from the game that looks like they fit Deadpool and Wolverine's characters, but it just never happened. Because this Deadpool I bought from Leo the Legendary 10 on YouTube. He does figure sales every so often from his own collection. Some of them he's even used in his stop motions. I bought 3 of them. I bought his Iron Spider, his Mark 50 Iron Man, and this Deadpool. And it's really a unique part of my collection, and I friggin' love this thing. It's just such a great timestamp of YouTube history, especially YouTube stop motion, because holy crap, can you find some amazing stuff there. His Instagram and his YouTube are going to be linked down in the description below. However, this Yuri Volkov is also going to be a part of that same display. This is actually an artist rendition, myself, technically, of how he would look if you got to see his character model. Originally in the 2011 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the original one, this was your player character, and in 2023's Modern Warfare 3, they decided to bring him back, make him a colonel in the Russian military. He has traditional Russian tattoos, especially for those who might be in government positions, such as the CCP Soviet tattoo. He also has a Russian Orthodox cross on his right hand and legible Russian on his arm that says "I lived in Verdansk," which was the Warzone map for the original Call of Duty, which was the original Warzone map in 2020 to 2021, until when Black Ops Cold War was released, or that map was released. So yeah, that's just a fun part of my collection. He has a Task Force 141 badge on his left shoulder. Kind of sloppily done. That's just because I can't really do decals well. And same thing with the Russian flag on his left arm, because he is Russian military, former Spetsnaz, the only man that hates Vladimir Makarov more than Captain John Price. As for this guy right here, this is also going to be part of that display, because I would love for COD and Ubisoft to do a crossover where they would put just different Tom Clancy characters like Jack Ryan or Sam Fisher into Call of Duty, because they did it with fucking Tomb Raider. They can do it with they can do it with Tom Clancy and Ubisoft. Let's do it. So the gun, the head, and the goggles are all from the NECA Tom Clancy Splinter Cell Blacklist figure. The body is the Snake Eye, is that movie Snake Eyes they released, because it actually because the front chest panel and plating actually looks like the body armor from Blacklist. Like, I feel like there was supposed to be a Splinter Cell toy line at the works in Hasbro, but somebody pulled the plug or something. Like, they got halfway through and said, fuck it, Snake Eyes. And then we have a Valaverse belt, because in Blacklist he also had an extra belt. This is a Valaverse Reich Gear Pack combat belt with the loop pull for extracting friendlies, and the Valaverse Action Force Series 3 drop leg holster, which has 2 mags on the front. I know you would never reload with your shooting hand, nor would you ever have magazines near your shooting hand. That way you could always have that for, shooting. But it actually fit better on this figure than the Valaverse male drop leg holsters would fit on this. And it fits his gun so well because of the extended barrel, because of the integrated suppressor, and the torch laser combo. As for his main weapon, this is a F2000 from not Hot as Fuzz Customs, whoops, but from Resin Armory. I'm not sure if he still takes orders anymore, but I'll leave his socials in the description as well. The Karambit, however, along with its sheath on the side, are both from Anteros Customs on Instagram and Etsy. I just really wanted to complete the look for Sam Fisher, and I knew it wouldn't be complete without his Karambits, because it's such a major part of his kit. So I knew I needed this. I accidentally made an oopsie and broke the straps on his leg, so I just wound up gluing this in place. I'm going to be painting it black later on, though. But for now, this is just complete, regardless of paint, because he just looks that damn good. This guy, however, I did not customize, however. This is Anthony Perryman from Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Breakpoint and Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands. He is from Avalon Figurines. I'll leave his Etsy and I'll leave his Mercari and his Instagram in the link below. He's missing his backpack. Hold on. Okay, I found everything. So, he's actually made off of a modified Outback from G.I. Joe Classified. He comes included with the same pistol and flashlight, and I believe a modified version of the same rifle, as well as the then standard suppressor, as well as Outback's head, heavily modified with the First Lady J's hat and a Valaverse radio headset. He comes with a soft goods vest with an added magazine, G.I. Joe Classified radio, and some extra rounds in the vest, as well as a Valaverse drop leg medic holster, actually suspended by some soft goods right here, and that's really, really smart. He also comes with a small drone that just slips into this little rubber band slot right here, as well as this long gun that I accidentally broke when I dropped it, because I have butterfingers and it hurt. But I was able to semi-salvage it because I had to shorten the barrel anyways, and I used heat shrink to attach the remaining suppressor to the rifle, and I think it actually looks kind of okay now. And of course he comes with the backpack, and this is 100% This looks like an official Ubisoft action figure. He's got like a little bandage on his arm too. I really hope that the success of the PlayStation action figures, like the God of War one that's coming out, the Horizon Zero Dawn ones that are coming out, I hope those do well. That way we get stuff like this. I need a Ghost Recon figure set. I need stuff based off of X Defiant. I need stuff based off of Rainbow Six, like the whole franchise, including that motherfucker Jack Morris. And if you know, you know. But this is probably my pride and joy right now. This is Claude Kingsford, a original character, an assassin OC, originated from my current project, which is a crossover fan comic with Ubisoft properties, Call of Duty, and Action Force, which is currently under declassified operations on Instagram, but I just can't bring myself to... I just can't bring myself to think of a new name. If anybody has any recommendations, please help me. But, yeah, this is based from... The base body is from a Valveverse Legends of the White Dragon action figure with a modified dragon gauntlet to look like a hidden blade. Pretty much nothing about the figure's other accessories have been changed. The backpack is full of hands as well as a downed hood, because the head is based off of a rock and roll figure, but you won't tell most of the time because the hood is up, and he pretty much never takes off the hood, as well as painted in Assassin's clan symbols on either shoulder plate, a Valveverse Action Force Arctic gear kit modified to have his knife in, to keep the knife in the same position, but I removed the magazines on the front to put the medic pouch there because he wouldn't carry a rifle because that's just extra weight, but he would carry a silenced Maxim 9 in a drop leg holster. There isn't a white version of this Maxim 9 holster yet, so I just haven't painted this white. I will probably texture it in soft goods later on just to help bring the outfit more together. Speaking of which, the entire cloak is all just soft goods. This is all cloth from a makeshift bag, or a Juniper company bag, because I really like this fabric. This is really nice fabric, and I can get many more of it for cheap, for relatively okay, because some of the stuff I buy from it I'm just a total fan of anyways. So yeah, he comes with the rock and roll head, the action soldier hood, which I didn't realize I used the one that I was supposed to keep clean, so I have to order another one, which is okay because I kind of like that figure despite its flaws. And then I also have a pair of Dusty goggles. No, these are Airborne's goggles, just attached to his head, just looping them across the head. And of course, he has a backpack, but it fell, so I'm gonna grab that. And because I have to shove all of his accessories in there, his hood, his extra hands, I just wrapped it around with a rubber band, but since it's a white backpack anyways, I think it blends in kind of nice with the figure. So yeah, that's it. That's the first episode of Robles' Renegades. This is pretty much just going to be a small set of collection videos, just rambling about this stuff because I love the hobby and I love talking about the stories of some of these things. Like, I like seeing some of this stuff and I want to give some of these guys a shout out because I really like their stuff. So follow their socials, buy their products if you can. Like, obviously food is more important than toys, so don't buy toys if you need food. So yeah, one love, guys. Stay blue.